Sometimes, let's say often, but because it's unconscious, it's not detected. But sometimes a person cannot be honest with you because they have an inability to be honest with themselves. And I'm thinking in particular, as I'm tapping into this shadow of the soul, sometimes there can be such an undefined, shadowy, unconscious fear that if we were to be honest with ourselves, it would shatter our world. I am feeling something from within my counterpart soul. I'm feeling that the soul is not living completely honest and transparent with themselves. And that is a blockage that hinders transparency and honesty with another, with me in this case. But this is so deep, this shadow is so deep, it's of an existential crisis. If this person were to embrace truth, inward truth, and honesty, it would literally shatter their worldview, their existence, their reality. And that is so magnanimous, so huge, that it's so intimidating. And it produces this unconscious fear. Imagine, facing the reality that everything that you have built your worldview around and on has been a lie. It will be completely shattering to the ego in what it has built itself around. Again, that is so huge that the conscious mind can't go there, right? So you just have to let people be. It is unfortunate because this creates such a cage for the soul that it's going to remain stuck in the illusion of the construct that the ego has formed. I see it. I see the reality of this because it happens to be my soul, the other part of my soul, and I know myself well enough to see it in another. So it's sad. It makes me sad, but I have an understanding of why honesty is not always on display, because the fear that I just described is just too great, too overwhelming, too overpowering, that the psyche and the conscious mind cannot handle it. And so they have to live in a reality of being dishonest with themselves. Yeah. That's the state of affairs of many a person in this life. They're unaware of their shadow, they're unaware of their greatest fear. And the fear of facing the truth is comparable to the fear of having your world smashed. What are you going to do next, right? The ego doesn't know what to do next. So it's going to stay in avoidance of honesty.